It's the Rams going up against the Buccaneers. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
It's the start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms on the scene. This matchup today is a unique one. It's about as much about being healthy as it is about winning the game as the postseason is looming. How about it? How important will it be to win here today?
You're right. It is a unique one, but we see it more and more in the NFL. Teams that get down the last one or two games of the year where they've clinched a playoff spot. How do you approach the game? Play your starters. Give them a chance to go out there and excel. But you also, as a head coach, got to know when that time is up and take them out of the game to keep them healthy.
And Tavon Austin is the one back deep, waiting for the opening kick. The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here. We're underway here. Austin will test the coverage. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Keenum's looking ready to get his offense going. He has not thrown a single interception so far this season. First down at the 25. Trying to hook up with Cook that time, but this pass goes incomplete. Here's a look at how the Rams offense, a model of efficiency a week ago, without a single giveaway. And here we have second down. To the ground. The Rams offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
Here we go. Green, 30.
Third and long. And they sack him on third down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He wants to return this one. Davis is going to make the tackle. That return's good for about 13. Winston's jogging out now for his first series. Last week he was able to put together 3 scoring drives through the air. First down at the 43. Jackson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Intercepted. He's in the clear. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Rams line up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Rams now getting ready to kick it away. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
McDonald's there to make the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Martin's on the toss, gets the football.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Winston's ready for the snap, empty backfield. The Buccaneers have it at the 39. Donald gets to the quarterback and makes the tackle.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
The Buccaneers will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Got hit on release. That was very short work for the offense as the defense steps up and makes another nice go of it, forcing a punting situation.
Really good job by the defense. I like what they're doing out there. They're showing imagination and hustle. On the offensive side, that was terrible. They got to come up with a better plan than we've seen so far here early in this game.
Picks up 8 here. The Rams offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And here's the Buccaneers defense. They are a brute force that can dictate a game from the very start. Second down and 10. The Rams now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
First down at the 48. Takes it from the strong eye.
Rams running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Keenum's met at the 44.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
Here we go now. 3-19.
The Rams have it at the 44. Out to Cook. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Rams on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
First and 10. And it's caught by Jared Cook.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Second and 10. Mason's taking the handoff.
Mason's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Now let's go. No. Jack, Patriot.
The Rams will take the snap from the 25. And it's batted down.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
The kick is good. We're beginning to see this team assert their dominance in this game midway through the second, although this time it's just a field goal. Still, it opens up a lead.
I'm looking at the team that's losing right now. When are they going to stand up and just say, I've had enough, and go out there and start fighting?
That return's good for about 26. The Buccaneers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The Buccaneers from the 27. Safarian Jenkins got the catch on the touch throw. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Coming to the line at the 38. 2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. And Murphy makes the catch. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Third down and 8. One-handed
One-handed grab.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Here's the first snap after the big play. Toss play here to Martin. McDonald's there to make the tackle.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Rams with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Feeds him again. And that gains a few.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Buccaneers now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Snap it out of the gun. The defender able to knock it away.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is through for 3.
Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Rams stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
Second down and 10. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play.
Mason's going to secure the handoff.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here at the gateway to the west. St. Louis back for the 3rd quarter in just a few moments.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams have had their moments so far today, and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half.
Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Buccaneers come to the line with a bunch set. Mike Evans makes the play.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
2nd down and 5. Wants to go deep. What a catch. Going to take it the distance. And in for the touchdown.
That
touchdown ties the game here in the early stages of the second half, Phil.
What a job. Way to come out in the second half, early in the third quarter, and just getting it done. Man, that makes you feel good, and I know the coaches are pumped up about that.
The Buccaneers now with the extra point to tie the game. Driving extra point is good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 10-10. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Rams have struggled in pass protection. Keenum's been under a lot of heat today, Phil.
Well, saying they are struggling with pass protection is an understatement. The offensive line, they're just having an awful day.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense.
Here we go.
First down at the 20. Mason's got him on the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Second down and 13. Mason's handed the football. Got the first, and he's got some space. Mason's tackled down at the 31.
Rams offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 31. Out to Cook. That's his third catch of the day.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Verner's there to take him down.
The Rams did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second and 3. A nice grab. No doubt he can hold on to that
one. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Short run, and it's a touchdown. And that touchdown puts them in a very good position, holding the lead with this game getting ready to enter its final stages.
Yeah, you know what? You put the pressure on the defense. Let's go out there and do their job. Don't get timid. Man, call aggressive plays, and you got to tell your defensive players, run and gang tackle the person with the football.
The Rams getting set to kick it away. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked. Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down and 8. Long with the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Third and long. Vincent Jackson on the deep throw with the contact. The ball comes out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field. Nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
They're in punting formation. Austin's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Here we go now. Blue landed. Over.
The Rams from the 27. And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end. Cook's been a very minor part of the offense lately, Phil, though I'm sure that's not by design.
Oh, no, they want this guy to be a big part of the offense. It's just not clicking right now. He's lost a little confidence. They need to go back to practice, throw him a lot of footballs, and get his confidence level back up again.
Keenum's got it in the gun. Stedman Bailey with the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Keenum's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Rams at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Quick with the catch. And that's Jennings in on the stop.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
Keenum's completed his last 6 passes.
The Buccaneers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Rams take it from the 43. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Buccaneers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Winston's taking off. Breaks the tackle. Long with the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Loss of 2 on that play. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 49. He's into the open. Right there to take him down.
Rams, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 38. Britt's got a foot race to taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
The Rams ready to kick it away. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Pass is intercepted.
He's brought to a halt. The Rams have been able to count on the passing game after a rough start. Keenum's, of course, been at the heart of that, and he's found his rhythm as the game's gone on.
Well, it's like playing basketball, Jim. If you can't make a shot, how do you make some? You just keep shooting, and that's what they've done here today. They've kept throwing the football, and finally they found their rhythm, and they are making it happen. First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. First and goal to go from the 2. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Second and goal from the 5. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. The defense stops the clock. Coming up to the line at the 2.
Let's go.
Third and goal to go from the 2. Looking across the middle. Another takeaway. On his way. And he's brought to the ground.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops.
And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Rams will take the snap from the 35. Taken down at the 33. The Buccaneers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. The Rams take it from the 33. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put 2 hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
Mason's going to take the handoff now. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. This will be a field goal try for Zerline. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. Before we go, Phil, how about a final thought about this loss?
You know, Jim, when a game is over like this, when you go inside, all you think about is yourself. What did you do to give your team a better chance to win? And it hangs with you. It only changes when you go out on Wednesdays and start practicing for the next team before you get over a loss.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.